this video I'm going to show you how to play Descending Arpeggios finger picking style, and I'm going to show you the details and the tricks in order to play it properly. So let's start. When we are saying arpeggios, what we mean by that is when you're playing more than 3 notes at once, 3 different notes, it's called a chord. But when you're playing them one by one, like that, okay, that's called arpeggios. And we have many different arpeggios. For today, the descending arpeggios is, in finger picking style, we always start with our thumb. Generally, we start with our thumb on bass. One of the bass string can be 4th, 5th, or 6th string. For now, we stay in 6th string. So that's the first note of the arpeggios. Second is A finger. Next is M. And right after that is I. So that's the cycle. Okay? But you need to know some few tricks in order to play it properly. Okay? What are the tricks? Number one, in ascending arpeggios, there is another video regarding ascending arpeggios. I suggest you to watch that. You have to plant your fingers, all your fingers, before you start to play your arpeggios. But in descending arpeggios, you don't need that. So you just what you need. While you're playing the first note, the next note, the next finger has to be planted on the string. So if you look close from the close angle camera, look here. Immediately at the same time, and then right after A is playing, M is planting at the same time. So here, again, I play it very slowly so you get the point. Playing the previous note and planting the next finger in order to get ready to play it at the same time exactly. This movement happened right at the same time. Remember your A finger, or I mean, remember all your fingers. You need to play, there is a spot, and I always say that, so there in all my videos, so you know. There is a spot, your nail, the skin, and strings are all in the same. There is a small point there. You have to play your notes. Don't play only with your nail or only with skin, flesh. You need to play with both. And there is a point under your finger. So the spot, let's say the sweet spot, you need to play with that part. Okay? Descending arpeggios without thumb, because thumb is thumb. So the proper way, same time. So remember the proper way. This exactly. That's how it happened in the fastest speed. So like that you can play really fast, you know, like if you want to play. It's just, you can't think about it as only one movement. You know, when we are saying the words, like whatever words we're saying, we're not thinking about the letter of the words, you know, like the word itself. We don't think of W-O-R-D, we say word. So it's just the same thing. So it's 4 movements, but you think about it as just one word. It's just like it can happen once. Really quick. Doesn't matter. Don't think about it as 4 different movements. In the beginning, yes, you have to. But then after a while, think about it as one pattern of a word, you know. One more thing for beginners. Remember that do not play fast and get stuck when you're changing your chords. So later on in a different video, I'm going to show you how to play nice chords with the same progression, with the same descending arpeggios technique. So the sound won't be boring. Open the string, you practice, you have a nice chords to play and pleasing for your ear. When you're changing the chord, generally, when you're playing the arpeggios and changing the chord, the beginners always they do this mistake. They play fast, and then they stop, and then they go for the next chord. They take a while to hold the chord, find the chord. Like, let's say, I go from this chord, forget about the name of it, and just then to this one. Okay, so now the proper way is this. You see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's just happen consistent. But in the beginning, beginners, they make this mistake. They play this fast, and then in order to go to the next, they get stuck somehow. They cannot do it. Like, let me play fast a bit. And then they take a while to hold, find this D minor, and then again take a while. That's not proper. I mean, that's not proper way to play music generally. So make sure you are playing slowly, but with the beat. I suggest you to practice with metronome if you have the metronome. If not, just keep in mind to play consistent. So keep the beat. You can watch the clock and look at the second. You play 1 note per second, just simple if you're a beginner. So, and the most important thing, remember, keep your muscles all the time free of tension, okay? And one more thing, the angle of your fingers are also very important. If you look at the close camera, I'll show you. See, this is not, we're not going to play backward, okay? I mean, that's a wrong approach. Don't do it. And if you play right vertically, you're gonna need the other strings. So also that's not a proper way. So it's kind of 30 to 45 degree angle. Look, that way. See? Okay? I'm just extending my fingers so you see where the angle exactly is. One more thing, I remember I mentioned in other videos, but again I say it in case if you're not watching the other ones. It's not only your knuckle which is playing. Okay? It's not only that, and it's a bit because you won't be able to play. You need a control, more control to play the notes. The second joint is controlling the movement, okay? Has a big role. So it's the power, and that's a control part. Like the steering wheel is actually the second joint, okay? There are some guitar players, they're mainly playing with that, but it's not a good sound. So there will be another video for nice chords and how you can play these arpeggios and other ones with a good chord progression, so you will enjoy playing and practicing the arpeggios. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and like my Facebook page for more videos and tutorials.